So, now that the King's Gauntlet tournament is over, you know what we can do? We can actually focus on not just winning, but, like, learning the game. This is a crazy take, okay? But I'm thinking of learning how to properly play macro, how to actually transition towards the Imperial Age and all the rest of it. So, what I've been doing off-stream is watch a bunch of the videos from Dragonstar, who did a bunch of coaching with me. And I really like the way that he was teaching a lot of the concepts of AoE 2. So he has like a series of videos where he basically starts with a fresh account and he, I think, goes all the way up to like 2k elo. Effectively just playing the same strat over and over and over again. It's one of those strats that's like got a lot of longevity in it. So I've been making notes and I think I'll just try and copy it. I think I'll try and copy it to the best I can. So here's the plan, okay? We can play this with a bunch of different civs. I think in the easy version of the build, he shows it with the Portuguese, but apparently it works with like the Vietnamese, Italians, Ethiopians, Davidians, Bohemians, Armenians, Shu, Mongols, Lithuanians, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So basically you can do it with a lot of things. It's just that past a certain amount of elo, you have to start mixing in other types of units. So the goal for now is to reach 1.7k on Arabia, playing man-at-arms into archers mostly. He apparently considers skirmishers and knights. You can play them, but they're mostly like a 1700 elo type of unit and above. Which is fair enough. I don't know. I'll just go off of his judgment. And what's pretty cool is that if I have any questions, I guess I can just ask him directly, which is kind of sweet. All right. So here's the goal, right? Rather than 19 pop man-at-arms, we're doing 20 pop man-at-arms. We're also delaying the first mill and going for like an extra house and berries. Or, sorry, barracks a little bit sooner before the berries. Which is kind of nice. And then rather than 19, we do 20 villagers and the 20th vill goes to gold. Apparently, it's just a little bit easier and a little bit smoother. And the one extra vill shouldn't really matter too much at my elo. So when the boar runs out, we do 8 on wood. We make 3 militia and we make a mill at the berries. Right? That's after feudal start. Then we do militia on box formation. Should arrive on their side of the map at about 9:30. You make 3 farms and go archery range. If you need to defend against other archery ranges or whatever, mix in a second archery range. It kind of depends on what the opponent does. If they're going for scouts, you can go archers together with like a spearman, maybe 2 spearmen. You want to have to go about 5 on gold apparently. Double bit axe, blacksmith after a bunch of farms. You want to get fletching and armor if you're fighting a lot. Fletching every time. And then you go castle on 16 farms. With 5 on gold, and you get a second lumber camp. Okay, easy. At the castle start, you always want to be getting a second archery range. If you don't already have one, you want to get the horse collar upgrade. You want to put like 9 on gold and start pumping archers 2 at a time. When you reach castle, crossbow, botkin plus bone soul, and you want to start attacking immediately when those upgrades are done, or maybe a little bit before, kind of depending on how the early game went. So, and this is what I kind of like about it. He has like different deviating paths depending on what the opponent is going for. So like this is kind of like the go-to every single time. And then this is the deviation you run into depending on what the opponent goes for. So if versus crossbow, cavalier, archer, or like other maybe like unique ranged type of gold units, you go university and ballistics. If versus skirmisher, you prioritize a second TC instead. And you go for a siege workshop together with a mangonel. You do that pretty much every time anyways. But it kind of depends on what you're going up against. Want to go 3 TCs. Wheelbarrow, Town Watch. Want to move maybe a couple off of gold. And then after you get 30 to 35 farms, you move like 8 to 10 vills to stone and go Imperial. Optionally, Monastery to pick up upgrades and relics and all that. And then at Imperial, I want to start moving a castle forward, add more archery ranges. And then at Imperial, Bracer, Chemistry, Arbalister, and armor upgrades. If versus crossbows, we want to go knights. If versus skirmishers, we want to go light cav. If versus heavy cavalry, we want to go halberdiers. And then you push with like a lot of, well, at that point, arbalists. You want to make traps, more castles, about 125 vills. And then at some point, I want to continue studying the video at about a half an hour in, although I've already done that. So we can go ahead and delete that. Okay, this is the plan. Any questions, chat? All we got to do now is execute. Japanese. We got a lot of goats. There's boar number 1. Here's the edge of the world. Arabia is a rare map today. I just get mega random African clearing, marketplace, whatever. 4 lakes. What the hell is that map? 4 lakes. Looks like a pretty decent wood line over here. Hey. We have a boar. We have both boars found. We have both of the packs of sheep found. Thank you very much, Weebuck, for the painkillers. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I did hurt my back. Not ideal. Don't recommend it. In case you were wondering, you know, should I go out and hurt my back today? I don't think you should, man. I'm just saying, I think it'd be better if you don't. But hey, you do you. I'm not your dad. You can do whatever the fuck you like, man. If you're like, oh, I would really like to hurt my back today, maybe do it. But I would recommend you don't. Oh, wait, no. Ah! Okay, well, that was a miss. I misclicked it. Okay, we found my opponent. Not the end of the world. That was fine. I mean, not fine. I wouldn't want to call that fine, but it's acceptable behavior, I guess. This is a map with a lot of wood, guys. It may be Arabia, but it's very green Arabia. Okay. I don't know why you guys all decided to... Ugh. Ugh. Okay, whatever. I don't have any deer here. There were deer out on the map, but mine are like way behind the tree line, so I decided not to push them, but maybe I should have just pushed them. Okay. So this will be enough. Yo, and Vizzy. Thanks, man.
Low Jam, thanks for the streams. Must be old now. Seen Lowko get married and now has a child. Amused.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. 97 months. Woo. Long time. Okay. He's already hit feudal. There we go. I know his wood line is in the back. I know his berries are in the back too. Gonna be a bit difficult for me to really push, but... Oh, I can't actually get in there. Okay. Come on, lads! Get in here! I'm actually a little bit late somehow. I'm supposed to be here like a half minute earlier. I guess that's because of the deer. Or the lack thereof. Can I win this? No way. Oh, he's doing the same thing. Okay. Okay. Gonna be getting the double bit axe here pretty soon. At least as soon as we can afford it. It's a bit expensive. I actually have a lot of lumber. Okay. Okay. He's getting his own archery range going now. We'll have to try and be aggressive. There we go. Okay. Gotta do a bit of micro training, I guess. AoE 2 music is really nice. Yeah, it's great. What does the upgrade cost? It's a little bit of gold. Okay. Okay. I actually need a little bit more on gold here. It's a mistake. I should have more on gold. I think we probably want like 5 on gold or so. Yeah, 5 on gold would have been better. Who's going skirms? Okay. I have only one wood line at the moment. I think what I should do is add in another, what's it called? Another range. It's kind of expensive though. Okay, can finally get another one. Yeah, I know. I don't know, maybe I should have not prioritized the range. Because I saw this coming in and I decided to just eat it. Yeah, that's probably dumb. Yeah, that was definitely dumb. I don't know how dangerous it is for me to move out right now. Like, should I be moving out? I guess not, right? I think we just go castle. Yeah, I think we just go castle. And then we get the whole shebang. Oh, he's right here. Okay, this is good for me. Kind of ugly wall, but it's ugly, but it works. Ooh, there's a little bit of a hole over here. I don't know though if he has enough stuff. No, he does not. So according to the video of Dragonstar, against skirmishers, you don't necessarily need to be rushing out ballistics. Only against gold-based stuff do you want to be rushing out ballistics. Now this guy does have a lot of archers too, so maybe I should just still consider getting that going pretty early, but you do have to keep in mind it might not be my top priority. I think I should still get it though. It is really quite nice. Let's get the horse collar. Okay. I really want to be getting that upgrade. 100 gold required. Okay. So this feels uncommon to me, man. Getting a TC here? We're gonna go across the map. Man, I'm very good at hitting supply blocks. It's a skill I'm not particularly proud of, but I'm good at it. Okay. I think I'm done making workers for a bit. Or done making archers for a bit. Oh, getting memed here by the archery range. Or by the farming here. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Maybe I should just push through. Can I just push through? This seems kind of crazy, but... If he's still feudal... Let's give it a shot. These units may die, though. I think I'm just gonna leave. My TC positioning here is absolutely ugly. I'm well aware. These supply blocks are likewise also very ugly. Kinda hate it. Oh, actually it's fine. Okay. This high ground is real good, no? I guess I should always be moving and shooting at the same time. Okay. So the plan is to just have a shitload of archers. Get ballistics going. Go from there. As long as I have the high ground, I think we should be good. Okay. I'll just treat it like a big mill. Is this dumb? Might be dumb. Yeah, is he going up and around? Maybe I should have chased him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Should I try and cut him off? I'd really like to have ballistics. I need 300 wood. I think what we'll do is get ballistics going, get armor going, and then we'll move. Those upgrades are real expensive, but now we're gonna aim for like 35 farms. We're gonna get like a siege workshop as well. Is that a siege workshop? Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay, ballistics is finished. I don't know what's more important here, like the mangonel? Did I just meme it up? Okay. That was kind of sketch. Okay. I should have gone Mangonel sooner, right? That would have helped. So we can start thinking about going into the next age. All I need is gold. It's a little bit difficult, though, in my current predicament. I would like this. Oh, man. I should be getting ranged as well. That's good. Like vision ranged, I mean. Think I have enough lumber? Kinda scary. I think this guy's way more experienced playing this kind of situation than me, but... Okay. I think what we'll do is cancel these and go hive. Yeah. Okay. He has a way bigger army though, doesn't he? I think we're done making vills for now. I say that as I queue up more. Okay. When are we getting stone? This guy's like one mangonel shot away from disaster. Oh yeah, you can attack ground, right? Oh yeah, that works. Good point, thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. I'm actually gonna cancel some of these things. Because I would like to go Arbalists. Yes? Arbalist Bracer. There we go. I'm gonna drop a cheeky little castle over here. Really? You built one over here? I want to be getting chemistry as well. Yeah. I need gold, man. We have no fucking gold. Okay. There's gotta be more gold somewhere. Although I don't know where. Okay. Getting a trap. He just hit Imperial as well. I have full upgrades though, but how do I use it? There's gold behind my castle? Yo! You're absolutely right. Good point. Okay. I don't really know how we play this though, guys. This is very much so unexplored territory for me. Should I be making just more of the same? I guess so. How do we engage this? I have no clue. I think I'm falling behind, but I don't know what I'm supposed to change here. It's a bit of a problem. I think I'm just gonna attack, bro. How about that? Okay. Was that too aggressive? Probably. Can't break the one castle that he has, though. Oh, I think I just threw it. Bro, he's got one castle, and I can't break the one fucking castle. How do you win this? I don't know. I've never seen this before. I mean, that was a good fight. Okay, any gold here by any chance? There's a little bit of gold. I thought I saw him mining it. Actually, okay. Was he trying to convert? Oh, my BBC. Oh, he took one. He didn't just try, he succeeded. I feel so clumsy. It's crazy, dude. This is just unexplored territory for me, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's fill up the queue. I would imagine he's probably mining this one, actually. Man, these things really are not very good against structures, are they? Oh, right in the spot where I wanted to be building it. I don't have Hussars, sadly. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, I really need some more actual siege. It's a bit of a problem, man. How in the world do you beat this? I honestly don't know. I don't know what you do against this type of setup. Do I just make more of my own? I'm not sure what like my unit composition should be. Bombards don't do very much. I thought bombards would be good in this scenario, but they don't seem to be that good. Like I can make more bombards. They destroy traps? Yeah, but they are like way longer, way longer range, no? Unless I'm missing something. What the hell? Bro, I was very excited about it. Oh, he's going in. What am I doing? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Oh, he's just taking over these units, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've never really made BBCs before. I've made a lot of BBC dick jokes, but not the unit itself. I've probably got a ratio of about 2 BBC dick jokes to actual BBC production in the game. How many do you want to make? Are there any upgrades for these guys that I should be getting? Oh my god. 51 idle villagers. That was such a mess. My late game is a disaster. But we've won the game. It was good. You controlled the map. It didn't feel good, I'll be honest with you. It felt incredibly chaotic. It felt to me like he had 80% of the map, but he didn't actually. He was kind of stuck in his little corner. He was actually very stuck in his corner. Is there an upgrade for the BBCs that I should have gotten here? You have to be a lot more patient with ARPS and Siege in the late game. It will be a slow push. Okay. Siege engineers? What is the siege engineer? Where do you get that? Siege engineers in the uni and then Arquebus in the castle. I think I got that one, but I honestly don't know what it does. We should probably have a look at we should probably have a look at the game, at the replay. University second row, first column is siege engineers. Okay. I think the early game was half decent. Microing crossbows does feel kind of tricky though. Siege engineers gives range for siege. Very OP. Oh, that's why he was outranging me so hard. I didn't realize there was a ranged upgrade for BBCs. BBCs are considered siege, right? Yeah, they come out of the siege workshop. Arabia does sometimes have a little pond. Yeah. This was kind of a fun interactive game though, right? Like, I mean, we were going back and forth for a while. The highest level 1200 elo. We were both pretty equally bad. For a Silver League game, this was pretty epic. Yeah, it feels kind of weird to like double down on archers when your opponent is going skirms. It probably is not ideal, but I think, at least according to the video from Dragonstar, it's fine until like 1.7k elo. Basically, he's saying like, don't even think about skirms. No bid-axe before castle? Well, that's not what the coaches have told me, man. They're basically telling me double bid-axe, all the double bid-axe. This was actually kind of a push that I wasn't sure about. Like, I decided to slip through the cracks because I was so much quicker to Castle Age. Oh, I didn't get double bid-axe this game? Wait, what? Oh my god, you're right. No way. Ah, I'm so dumb. That's crazy. I swear I clicked it. Like, in my mind, I felt pretty smug about getting Horse Collar, which is usually now the upgrade I forget. Oh, you know what happens here? I start up what I believe is Bonesaw in a second. And then later on, I click it again. I thought, oh, shit, I thought I started that already. But what I actually started, I guess, was double bid-axe. And then later on, I started Bonesaw. I don't know, Lance. I have made my very first Arbalist today. They seem to be pretty good. But they're kind of weird to play, man. I didn't even ram this guy's ass. Can you believe that, Lance? I wonder if going university here was smart. He's on move command for a little bit. That helps. Yeah, Lance is an absolute gamer. I BBC'd this guy's ass? Good point. Yeah, the hill was nice. I actually should still be idling out here. Yeah, I think I realized that now. So I go university here after 3 TC. My TC positioning is absolutely horrid. I probably should have put one over here. And then maybe the other one over here or something. That would be fine. This would be a good spot for a TC. If it fits. Because there's a little hill, but... Yeah, so I just finished what I thought was Bonesaw. And then it's actually double bit X. Bit of a meme. Yeah. Alright, so the late game felt very clumsy to me, but maybe it wasn't that bad. I think getting the mangonels out was actually very important, because this part in the game was very, very clutch. I was too late on my own mangonel production. I should have prioritized mangonels. Mangonels over... Like, I was considering going Imperial before making a single mangonel, which was obviously dumb. Yeah. That made it a little messy. Also, I think when I start making multiple TCs, I can kind of break out of my palisade wall. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm making my TCs within the walls that I set up earlier, which is unnecessary, right? Because these are basically gigantic towers at this stage in the game by themselves. Like, I could just plant it over here. I could plant one over here in the back a little bit more safely, but those would be fine spots. Yeah, I think that's probably a rule I should try and keep in mind. Where, like, if making new TCs, build them outside of the palisade wall. Unless there's, like, you know, a really juicy spot. But you need to know an army isn't nearby to kill the TCs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I knew he wasn't going to be able to reach here. Like, this would have been a totally fine spot. Same over here. I knew he wasn't going to be able to kill that. Like, over here would be a pretty good spot. But I guess that's also why you want to be somewhat aggressive, right? So you kind of keep tabs of where, not just where, like, where their units are, but also, or not just like to fight and maybe to get some efficient trades, but also to keep track of where they are. Yeah, it's the Zerg instinct. It really is. It's 100% the case, man. In StarCraft, you always want to be expending away from your opponent as a Zerg, unless you have a good reason. Generally, unless you're playing an all-in, you want to expend away. So, in my mind, it's like, okay, you want to expend away with your TCs. This game's obviously a little different, but... Okay, so now we begin to dance. So how do we dance this? What do we do while dancing here? Do we just lob little grenades at one another? Like, how do you break this type of spot? BBCs kill trebs? Yeah, but I didn't reach them. But I guess that's because, like, I tried it out here. But I guess that's because I never got the siege engineering upgrade in a university. I do get chemistry, yeah, but apparently there's an upgrade that improves the siege. My army's out of position. Yeah, but I don't know how to play this. That's what I'm saying. So I do get light cav going here. And I right-click some of that later on into the game onto his trebuchets. That's kind of good, I guess. Because I have a lot of food and wood anyways. You can press army advantage a little earlier imp with some raiding parties or smaller groups of ARPs targeting resources. Yeah. Like, this is 100% something I should avoid. There's zero reason why he's allowed to have that. I just don't know. Like, I just simply don't know that he's here. So I kind of send in some of my Arbalists here to try and kill some of his siege. Which works, but it's kind of dumb. Well, you think 139 Vils is a bit too much? Oh. I was aiming for like 140. He's only made 120. Yeah, I didn't have a good hill to be putting my castle on. Ed Sheeran would be disappointed. Okay, with Archer, yeah, okay, fair. So I wanted to build it over here, but it was a structure in the way. Is every unit in this game one pop each, by the way? Because I think like a knight is like one supply, and then an arbalist is as well, right? Some uniques are 0.5? Oh, really? So is there not a single unit that's 2? There's not a single unit in this game that's 2 supply. Dude, I never even thought about that until just now. That's crazy. General rule is 1 unit equals 1 unit supply. Okay. Meanwhile, Ghost is now 3 supply and a C2. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I realized it with the, exactly, we played a team game, a 4v4, and elephants were absolutely insane. Like, it's very difficult to hold an attack of like 100 elephants trying to stampede through your base, because they have like 1,000,000 health. Yeah, so this is where arbalists are really bad, right? This is doing absolutely nothing. I now realize that I probably should be using it a little bit better. So he's doing the Great Migration. Speaking of elephants. My opponent is migrating through the map. Okay, yeah, I should have been around the map more, man. Like, I kind of felt to me, like, when I was playing this game, I kind of thought he had both the bottom left resources and then also over here in the top. But didn't. He didn't. There wasn't even really anything there, but I just simply had never been there. Lots of little things though that could be so much better. The stop command micro with Arbalest feels very weird, but it's way better than hitting the move command or like the attack move command. So how are skirmishers good here? Like that's kind of funky, right? Like he's making the right unit counter, but it's not really nearly as hard a counter as some of the other interactions in the game. Like skirmishers counter arbalesters, I guess technically, but it's not like spearmen countering scouts or whatever. Like for some reason that's a super hard counter. This is, yeah, it's a counter, but yeah, they're way better range. So I end up making, yeah, I think I make like 20 or so BBCs in this game in total, but I never get the upgrade for them inside of the university. That's a little bit problematic. So we were playing, what we were playing again? Portuguese? Oh no, I get the circumnavigation. That's what I get. I don't get this. Gunpowder units fire more accurately at moving targets. Okay. Would there be a point in this game where I would want to swap on over to like hand cannoneers or something? I did get chemistry, yeah. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to make BBCs, right? Hand cannoneers only if he goes infantry? Okay. They're not good against skirms? Okay. So what's the upgrade inside of the university? Where is the university? There it is. Siege engineers. Ranged siege weapons and siege warships get +1 range. All siege weapons and siege warships +20% attack versus buildings. Demolition units +40% attack versus buildings. Okay. Okay, so this was definitely something I missed. And as far as I know, all of the siege workshop units don't benefit from blacksmith upgrades, right? At least I've never really noticed that it does that. Okay. Except for the Indian civs. Of course there's an exception to the rule again. This fucking game, dude. Armored elephants do? Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, fair. Like the Chimera and whatnot, right? Because the Chimera don't have Wait, am I crazy? Oh no, that's the unique unit. I don't know how unique units work either. Hindustanis have it? But they have like a different unit for the ram. Or the... Yeah, exactly. They have like a different thing instead of the battering ram. No, Chimera, not Indian. But I was just thinking of the 4v4 we played where I was making mass elephant. And those elephants did benefit from upgrades. But that's because they come out of the castle. They're not actually a siege unit. Even though they look an awful lot like a scorpion. Okay, lots of little things to improve on, but that wasn't terrible.